Hi, my name is Vijay Bhaskar. Now I am going to telling about how to install the Linux operating system 7 version in VirtualBox. So before going to install the operating system, we need to configure the settings of VirtualBox. So now I am going to create a configuration file. Here you can put a name Linux server 2 and type of Linux, and is it 64-bit or 32-bit. You just mention the Linux 64-bit and then click on next. You should be mentioned at least 1 GB or 2 GB. As of now I'm putting the 2 GB of RAM. This is the required for virtual RAM size. Showing the RAM size, and then it will be showing the hard disk partitions. 3 options are available. Do not add virtual hard disk, create a virtual hard disk, use the existing virtual hard disk. If you have a virtual existing operating system, previously this is my one, so it will take from there, and so I don't want to take the previous one. So now I am going to create a new virtual machine so that it will take the new one. So by recommended and VirtualBox 8 GB should be required. So in operating system here, which hard disk partitions virtual disk image required? 3 types of images required: VirtualBox disk image, virtual hard disk, virtual machine disk. So I am selecting the third one and then click on next. Here dynamically fix, it should be allocating to different ones, splitting to the size. I don't want to do that, I want to do the splitting option. So dynamically click on next. Here how much you should be select the at least 20 GB, but I would require for 40 GB. So I'm happy with that 40 or 24 or 30. 24 I have selected the hard disk size. Click on next. Now VirtualBox is created. This is my VirtualBox. Before going to start, you should be mount the ISO file to here. How you enabling that one? How you connecting the ISO file to install the operating system? So before going to that, you should be communicated to that one. So go to settings. Here you can able to see all kind of USB, audio, network, whatever you want. You can't change it anything. Network dice NAT is there. If you want to change the host, you can change the host. Different types of bridge connectivity, all the things will be here. So I'm going to installing the operating system, so I don't require anything else. Here I need to add the ISO file, or if you have a CD, you should be communicated to here only. So how we can do it means, here we can click on options button, click on the choose the disk. I'm choosing the disk where I have that one. Here you can see this one, VIJ pen drive and Linux. This is my RHEL 7 version in 64-bit. So I am selecting that one. Click on open. Did you see this one? This is the RHEL 7 version is selected for installing the process. Now I am going to turn on the operating system, virtual machine, to install the operating system. Here you can able to see F12 is showing. Did you see this one? This is the installation process. So here install the install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7 version to test media and install the Red Hat Enterprise. Test this media means your hardware is supportable or not. It will be easily finding that one. So I don't want to go to that one. I am going for first one. Click on install. Oh, by default it's selected by select second one. Sorry, it's installing. So here you can select the language. So by default we are selecting the English India and click on continue. Here by default if you select the India, by default time zone will be coming, English of India is coming, so language support also English coming. Here software minimal we need to select this one, server with GUI. So if you have a virtualization based website, depending upon requirement, just I am going to normal installation of default image of the Linux. So I have selected the server with the GUI, and then so server with the GUI and local media means it will be nothing to done here, by default automatically is connected. So installation destination part, so we have a hard disk partition that is called 24 GB. You should be select that one and click on done. Now you can see it here. So not selected this one. So 1 minute. So that will be again select that pack, again select this one, click on done. Now automatic partition is selected. Here you can change the domain ID as well, so otherwise you can keep it like that. So I have nothing to change that one. So then you can start the installation process, begin the installation. It's asking for the root password, user creation. I don't want to use creation, I just want to create the root password only. Red Hat 123, Red Hat 123. So after a few minutes it should be. So here asking for the license information, so just click on this one. You just read the information, just click on down. I accept the agreement, click on I accept the license agreement and click on done. Once it is done, need to see the last option, finish the configuration. Once you click this one, installation completely done right now. Here subscription, like if you want to support from the Red Hat support team, you can register. So why should I register means if you need any help from Red Hat support team, so that if you get the any errors, they can try to help you out of the errors. So I don't need any registration form. Click on forward. So you should be select the English in English. Click on next. Click on next. You just create a local user. User password Redhat. Click on next. Already AC Kolkata is there. Click on next. Click on start using the Redhat Enterprise Linux. Click on close. So now how to see the which version we are using? So just you can type it uname -r. So that is the RHEL 7 64-bit 3.100. that is the call complete. If you want to complete details, that is the version information, uname -a, you can get the complete information. 3.10.0 means that is the version information. RHEL 7 EL7 means Redhat Enterprise Linux 7. 86-64 means 64-bit version. This is the installation process. And last minute I would like to tell you one more thing. I just want to see the screen full image of the Linux operating system. As of now I have seen the small image, so I don't want like this. I would like to see the full image of the operating system. How we need to make it? So if you want to do that one as well, you should be do yum configuration and you should install the virtualbox guest edition. So if you want to see that if you want to see that one as well, please follow my videos. You can able to get the full screen of Linux operating system on virtualbox. So please be ready, I will show you that one as well. Thank you for watching the installation of Redhat Linux Enterprise version.